Welcome, Planeteers. It's me, Kevin, back with another post-game reaction, part of your Suns Planet podcast. And first of all, I want to apologize because I haven't been able to make these, uh, videos for the past few days now. I've been taking care of a lot of things here around me that's happening day by day, right? So I needed to prioritize what needs to be prioritized, and it's actually the reason why I'm taking basically a sabbatical off of the Saturday live shows. So you won't see me there until at least January, but I will keep doing these videos for you. So yeah, let's head on over to the game that happened earlier. The Suns against the Wolves, where the Wolves came out on top 120-117. Julius Randle with the biggest shot of the night, hitting that buzzer beating three to end the game and lift the Wolves on top. So, uh, first of all, I want to address the officiating on that fourth quarter. It was dreadful. I'm not one to blame NBA officials or referees for an outcome of the game, but if you're going to call offensive fouls on the Suns, you better call offensive fouls on the Timberwolves, especially if it's like clear as day. But yeah, it's still a great shot by Randall. It's still under pressure, so kudos to him. All credit. But let's go over to the numbers here real quick. Devin Booker lead the way for the Suns, 44 points, and added 7 assists and 6 rebounds and a block on Gobert there. Big block, great highlight. Tyus Jones added 13 and 11 assists, and off the bench, Grayson Allen added 18 points and 5 rebounds. Good to have Grayson back. He's the boost off of that bench. So um, really nice to have him back here. Josh Okogie had 6, and Royce O'Neal added 7. Oso Ighodaro had a sneaky quiet, or not sneaky, but a, a good game. I believe this is his career high, 11 points. He added 3 rebounds to his stats for today. So we could see for Oso that game by game he's improving, right? And it's not going to be long before he's going to be like a prominent part of, or will have a prominent part, will be prominent part of the rotation. Sorry, Devin Booker. For him, I think we hope that he could continue. Scoring the ball like this because we're gonna need it. I know Book had like a couple of games that he's had really rough shooting nights, but that's just because of the defense mainly. Last game against OKC, I was watching that game. They were really hounding them. That's because the other two is out, namely um, Beal and Durant, which is why he's garnering that much attention from the defense. So, um, yeah. So we hope that this is the start of Booker's scoring barrage moving forward. So going over to the Minnesota Timberwolves, of course, they were led by Julius Randle, 35 points. Anthony Edwards, who had a quiet first half, he just exploded in the second half, midway the second half. Yeah, a great game from him too. Mike Conley had he had 3 points. Dante DiVincenzo, who was shooting coming into this game, just 30%, shot the lights out. He ended up 15 points, shooting 50% from three. Naz Reid had 13 points, but not really a big game from him. But again, we are going to go back to Julius Randle with that 35 to uh, you know to help his team. All right, so that's that for the numbers in this game, and now the Suns are currently sitting at fifth place. At 9-5 in the Western Conference. They have lost 3 in a row with an opponent coming up tomorrow. The Orlando Magic travels to the Footprint Center. yeah, so Suns fans, please do welcome your Phoenix Suns back home and give them that extra boost that they need because it's going to be another tough game against that elite Magic team. So next game against the Wolves and the Suns would be on next year, January 29th, 7 p.m. Arizona, Arizona time, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern, and 10 a.m. over at the other side of the world here in the Philippines. So those are that's the show. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, free reminders before we end the show. Um, live we this the main show is always live during Saturdays, so please do not forget. Last week we had, or this weekend we had uh, Matt Lisi or Mr. Lisi from Suns Jam. So please do check that out. And we have a special guest this upcoming week. But again, I'm not going to be there. Not until January, folks, that you'll be able to see me back, with that crew. And then Brightside Night, please don't forget, send a kid to a Suns game this February. Just donate for as low as $15, I believe, is the starting price. Go to suns.com/brightside. And always, you can support us by buying us beer through our Buy Me a Coffee page. The link is down below. All right, so the question that I have for you guys, and don't forget to comment. Um, do you, or would you prefer for Josh Okogie to just straight up guard um, Julius Randle on that last shot, or in that moment of the game, was it the right decision to, sell that contact to the officials? So I'm gonna leave you with that question. Again, put down your comments below, and I'll have, if there are a lot of comments, I'll ask Jake and Hamo to read those comments and discuss it on that next live show. So, Suns fans, that's gonna be it for me, and I want to thank you for hanging in. And yeah, be good to each other. Bye now.